In this video, we will show you how to replace your front inner fender liner on this Toyota Sienna. This will be located inside of your wheel well. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing you need to do is safely raise and support the front of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. Once you've done so, we'll continue on to removing all 5 of your 21mm lug nuts and then the wheel. Now that we have the wheel off, we can start removing the inside fender liner. We'll start down along the bottom of the front bumper. Now as you make your way towards the center area here, you're going to find that you have a plastic push clip. These can look different, but generally you'd want to remove the center to unlock it and then remove the outer portion. Just use a trim tool for this or just a small prying device. A quick inspection of that push clip. You do want to reuse that. Continue making your way towards the outer portion. We'll use our 10mm for these. Make sure you're holding on to this while you finish removing this last mounting bolt here. Slide this out of place, set it aside. Now let's make our way into the wheel well. We're going to remove all of the mounting hardware, making its way around the outside of the wheel well area. We have some Phillips head bolts for this application. As I make my way towards the center, we do have push clips, but we'll pause on those and continue with our Phillips heads, making their way around the backside here. Let's make our way towards the inside of the wheel well now. We're going to find that you have several 10mm headed bolts making their way around. We'll start from the front and make our way towards the rear. Now it's time for those 2 push clips that are in the center along the outside of that fender liner. This is the last thing holding the fender liner in the vehicle. Once again, to remove your push clips, remove the inner portion first. That'll unlock it, and then you can remove the outer portion. Let's get this last one here. Let's get this out of here. This one off of here as well. Pull that right out of place. There it is, friend. Okay, friend, let's prepare for installation. We'll insert the fender liner, get it in the proper positioning so we can start in each of our 2 push clips in the center area. Should go right up in this area here. Once you drive in the outer portion, lock it in with the center. Make our way over to the forward one here. Same process. Line it up, press it in. We'll continue on along the rear of that fender liner. Just stretch this apart, line this up, and put in our mounting bolts. With that tucked in position, we can continue on with our mounting hardware. As you remember, during the removal process, we had Phillips heads making their way along the outer portion here, and we had 10mm headed bolts for the inner portion. I'll switch to our 10mm headed bolts here. Now, before we tighten any of this, let's continue on along the front. Let's get this in place up here. Get another 10mm bolt right there. Heading forward, we've got another one. We'll make our way along the outside here. You can tell where there should be one there. Looks as though somebody has these in a different placement for some reason. We'll just install them in the same position. Let's start snugging up the 10mm headed bolts on the end board side. Let's switch it up to our Phillips head now. Let's make our way down along the forward bottom area here. We're going to align our mounting bolt holes. Make sure we have this in place as well. Just have to get everything all lined up at once. Get our 10mm bolt in there. Now we're going to align all three of these pieces with the subframe of the vehicle. This part can be a little difficult. With that aligned, we'll continue on with our push clip, driving it right up through the center of all of these areas, locking it in. Now we'll bottom out the lug nuts, get the wheel back on the ground, and torque each of these to 76 foot-pounds. Now with the wheel safely back on the ground, we'll be torquing these in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay, friend, we finished our installation. At this point, you just want to go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test and listen for funny noises. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.